Hey GlamFam, welcome to today's video. We're testing out some purple shadows today. I just wanted to have fun and create this like spring purple look. So I have the new KVD tattoo liner, and that's kind of what inspired it because it was a purple eyeliner. And then the new DANESSA oh, it's not new, it's new to me. DANESSA MYRICKS Color Fix and Rebirth. I have a ton of these, but Rebirth was a new shade for me. And I never played with the Abh Norvina palette. So we're gonna play with this gorgeous purple palette. Ended up having to use some of my Viseart bridal satins, but it's fun because I never played with the purples before. And then I have the LILLY magnetic lashes. So we will get to all that. If you're new here, I'm Christy. I'd love for you to hit that subscribe button before we get started and click that post notification bell. Join our beautiful Glam Fam. We're here every Sunday at 8 a.m. Pacific time and now during the week as well. So make sure you have that bell on, and please give this video a huge thumbs up, you guys, if you like it, and you hit that like button and comment below. It really does help my videos out. Follow me at Christy on Instagram, on TikTok, Christy, and check out my merch, glamourouslifecollections.com. And without further ado, let's get started. Glam Fam, let's get started. So I am testing out a foundation today, and you will have already seen this. This is the DANESSA MYRICKS new Blurring Balm Powder. Oh my goodness. So check out that video. I am actually in the process of doing the wear test right now, and I've already had it on for 3 hours, and it's holding up amazing. But because I was doing that video and I had picked up this shade on her website, this is Rebirth. They also have it at Sephora as well. You guys know I love Gold Mine so much, and Milky Way, Gold Mine, Ballerina, those were my absolute favorites, but I never tried Rebirth. So I thought, let's put on some purple for spring, and I never dived into this Abh Norvina palette, and I thought, oh my gosh, it's perfect. It matches my outfit today. It's so beautiful, you guys. The most gorgeous set of purples. I'm not a pink person, but I am a purple person, and there's a lot of neutrals and purples in this palette, so I thought we can have fun with that and utilize this. Plus I picked up the new KVD eyeliners, and I got a purple shade because I didn't have a good purple one. I had older ones from like MAC and Urban Decay, so I thought that would be beautiful since I have enough black and browns. So this is brand new at Sephora, and this is the Tattoo Pencil Liner Waterproof Long Wear Gel Eyeliner. It's available in 10 shades for $22. Has quite a bit of stars on there, a lot of beautiful shades, so we'll just have to see how we like this one, and then we'll have to try out other ones down the road. This is definitely waterproof, matte finish, cruelty free as always, long wearing, ultra smooth, transfer resistant gel pencil eyeliner that has the iconic waterproof all day wear of KVD's best-selling tattoo liner. I'm a big fan. I think that's one of the best black liquid liners on the market, so was excited to try the pencil form of it. So we will play with that, and that's it. Let's just jump right in. So I did prime my eyelids with the new Blurring Balm powder. I did it with shade 1, and you will see how I did it in that video. I do find that you have to set this down as far as like eyeshadow. All right, let's play with some of these shadows, and we'll get into the liner really quick since we're kind of just trying out new stuff today. I did pick up this SURRATT blush, and this is in Ponceau. I love these blushes, you guys. I got them on Beautylish, and I think you can buy DANESSA MYRICKS on Beautylish as well, so I will have everything linked below as always. This is such a beautiful color. I want the lighter pink one as well. It's so smoothing, you guys. It's incredibly smoothing. I just rated the Laura Mercier in my Mother's Day look, and I love that one, and this one is just as beautiful. But I think this is probably one of the most smoothing blushes I have ever used. Yes, they're small and they're mighty, but they pack a lot of punch. All right, let's get into this. So let's go in with A4 as our transition shade. I'm pretty sure that's what we're gonna use. We'll do my Sigma E40, and then we're gonna go into A4. Beautiful pigmented shades. The Norvina palettes are always really nice, but the other ones were too bright for me, so this one was a little bit more subtle. I'm waiting for a nice neutral one from her. Oh, so nice though. Oh. Those are good shadows. Ooh, if you're a purple lover, you need this palette. in your collection. It's so beautiful. I think I told somebody a while back I was gonna do this palette, and that's why I picked it up, and then I totally forgot all about it because it's just too much new makeup going on, you guys. That is a beautiful shade. I'm not gonna go over all the shades. I'll just show, actually I'll show you guys the swatches because I did do the swatches, but there's so many shades in this palette, we'll be here all day. But beautiful, they all swatched, incredible. Oh my gosh, they're just so pigmented and so insanely Anastasia Beverly Hills quality. I know it's hit or miss with some of her palettes, like we love Soft Glam, Modern Renaissance, one of my ultimate favorite palettes of all time. But I know there's been some hit or misses in there. But her single shadows are always amazing. I buy a lot of her single shadows to put in my Z palette. Her metallics are unreal. I think they're even better than Natasha Denon's a lot of the times. Oh, that's a beautiful color, you guys. So pretty. It goes really well with my, it's picking up a more of like a, almost like a beige pink tone on me, but not that pink eye look that I don't like. All right, now let's go in with a little bit deeper color. So we're gonna take, what number is that? B4. This like more, little bit darker of a mauve color. And we'll take that on to my Sonia G Mini Booster. Yeah, we'll do this one because I think my Angie one is dirty. So we're just gonna take that one. So pigmented. Oh my gosh, so pigmented. So buttery smooth though. It's going over the balm really nicely. Now, I think if you like to like pack a lot of punch with colors, I would still recommend going in with an eyeshadow base. But I think for like more natural looks, this balm is gonna be amazing as a nice little base, especially if you have oily eyelids. And you can put this down first and then put a eye primer on over it too. But eye primers like the one from Juvia's Place and the Dominique Cosmetics, they're so pigmented that they're gonna lay down a really good foundation for you. Another one I have been really liking, actually, you know what? I think it'll be beautiful with this look today, so we're gonna do that. Where is it at? This KVD, these are her super, like, they're for like eyeliner, brows. This is in taupe. This was on sale, or blonde. This was on sale, and the sale. And it was a little too ashy for my brows, which is crazy. Typically, I like a real big ash girl over here. But this one is an amazing eyeshadow base. Amazing. So I have in my cart right now this shade right here. I think it's called Bleach at Ulta. So I'm going to be purchasing that as, because it's more like a natural shade, and I want to see how that works as an eyeshadow base. So let's lay this down really quick because I do really want to try this. So I'm going to take it onto my Smashbox like flat brush, and I just want to show you guys because it's pretty, and it's going to look a little crazy because it's a little dark for this palette, but it will still, you can cover up with the purples with this. I don't know if I should have done this with that. Yeah, because the Rebirth doesn't have a lot of pigment underneath it, so I'm just gonna try it. Why not? I want to show you guys how these work. Ooh, 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 ooh. It's so like, it's mattifying and it dries down, but yet the crazy part about this product is it's so creamy going on, but not overly creamy. It's like the perfect amount of creamy. But I wore this the other day with greens too, and it was so beautiful. I did a look outside of the video with the Jaclyn Hill palette, and I was like, oh my God, this was the perfect shade to use for the Jaclyn Hill palette. All right, so love this shade for that. All right, we're gonna take a little bit deeper colors now. If you ever had problems with like your eyeshadow staying, you need to invest in that. That is really good. And there's a ton of different shades. And I bet it'd be amazing on the brows too. All right, let's take my Sonia G Mini Booster again, and we're gonna go in with a little bit deeper color, and that's that A5, the one on the corner. So pretty. So we're just gonna kind of get that on the outside there. And it's okay that that other shade is messy because we're gonna be covering it up anyway. Oh, so beautiful. Oh my gosh, these shadows are incredible. Goodness gracious, it's like every eyeshadow palette just keeps getting better and better and better. Oh Oh my goodness. All right, I'm gonna blend out with the A4, that first transition shade. Just blend out the edges with a Scott Barnes 62 brush. Just doing a really easy look, but dramatic. One thing to remember when you got hooded eyes, especially for us mature skin girls, because our eyes start to get a lot more hooded as we get older, is really like look up and into the mirror and make sure that you're allowing yourself to get into that crease. All right, now I'm gonna take my bronzer, because you guys know that's my jam, and I'm gonna go into my favorite units brush that I like to do this with. I'm gonna take my Hourglass. I just feel like these are just the best things to diffuse out those edges even more, to really wash that out. Oh, it's like it's just a magic eraser. You know, like those magic erasers that we use for household. How pretty did that go with that eyeshadow look? Whew, blown out. That is gorgeous colors. These colors are so easy to work with. Oh my goodness, except for it's just so massive. And you can even do like warmer looks with this. So we're gonna go even a little bit deeper with that C5 just to kind of play a little bit more. So we're gonna take it on to Sigma E42. We're gonna deepen out that outer corner. Whew, pigmented press. Ooh, got some fallout going on there. And I don't have a whole lot of powder on because I'm testing out that balm, so I gotta be careful. Again, like I mentioned in the Jaclyn Hill video, make sure you press, 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 press. By pressing that in, we can blend out later. Is putting that pigment in there, and that's what, see, that was blotchy. I didn't press enough. That makes a huge difference, you guys. Huge difference. Now we can blend out the edges. So we're gonna take the Sonia G brush. We're going back into B4, that mauve tone color, and just going over that. Actually, we're gonna go into A5 instead. Yeah, that was the one we wanted. Yeah, perfect. Now we're gonna go in with that first transition shade, A4. Now, going back into the bronzer, Nude Bronze Light is the color I use, by the way. Just does the magic trick every time. I always dust off before I dip in because I don't want to get the purples into my powder. Oh my gosh, you guys. Oh my gosh, that's beautiful. We're gonna probably do A1. Let's lay that down first because this DANESSA MYRICKS one, I think it'll be better. Oh yeah, see, look at that, over that KVD. Now, if I had a lighter one or a purple one, it would have been better, but I wanted to show you guys. Oh, that's beautiful. Yikes, that's beautiful. I used to wear so much. I wish this palette was around when I was an NBA dancer. I danced, if you're new to my channel, I danced for the Sacramento Kings. And our colors were purple and black, so I wore a lot of purple shadows for many years. Oh, that's insanely gorgeous. For all my purple lovers out there, you need this palette. Probably one of the best purple palettes I've ever seen, seriously. I can't, I'm gonna have some heart palpitations here. All right, going in with a thinner brush. Let's clean this off, make sure it's nice and clean. Okay, and just going back into that same A3. We're just kind of building a base for the DANESSA MYRICKS. For Goldmine had a little bit more substance in it, so I felt like I can pack on that one first and then put something over it. But when I swatched this one, I noticed there was, as you can see right there, there's gaps in that Rebirth. So that goes to tell me there's not going to be a lot of base to it, which means it will just give me that nice sparkle. But I think it's better to lay down a base for that. Oh, you guys, that's insanely beautiful. You don't even need the DANESSA MYRICKS with this palette, but I mean, we're here. Let's just try it. Oh my goodness. All right, let's put a little inner corner in before I forget, because I always forget to do that on camera. Let's try A2. Then I take the other side. This is a KVD old brush. I don't think they have it anymore, but I love it. It's my favorite inner corner. Ooh, that's pretty. lately I have been really, I think you guys, I've talked about this a lot lately, but I've been liking to do my brow bone with a matte color. There's only a white matte in here, which is not gonna work for me. So I think what we're gonna do is take this shade right here. It's from Viseart. I always keep it in my palette, my Z palette. It's just like an eggplant, or not eggplant, like a nice skin tone color. I'm gonna take that, just smooth that out. Ooh, yeah, perfect. Sometimes I like to do a highlight there, but I don't know, lately I've just been liking the matte. Like I said in a previous video, I think it was the Dominique Cosmetics videos, I feel like it lets the other shadows really stand out by doing that. Yeah, that's beautiful. Let me take my, I mentioned in the DANESSA MYRICKS video, I'm in taupe now with the Valentino with my hair lighter. It's like the perfect taupe. I'll just make sure that we have some definition there. I don't normally use the pencil side for that bottom, but because we're going over product, I usually like just using the pen. But since we're going over product, I wanted to make sure. I love that this has the spoolie too. Favorite brow product ever made. Don't know what I'll do without this product. It is literally the best brow product you can ever get your hands on. Store upside down with the pen. All right, so that's it for the upper lash line, or for the upper line. Oh, duh, star of the show. So we're going in with Rebirth. We're just gonna take that on the back of my hand for right now. You guys can see what that looks like. Woohoo! This couldn't be a better palette to go with it, right? All right, going back to that smaller crown brush, I think it's just easier. So I'll spread it out. It's kind of what it looks like. Oh, you guys. So this one's very wet, so you want to make sure that you just stamp. Don't go rubbing around like that with these, especially since you already have powder down. You just want to go in there very delicately. And these can be used on the eyes, the lips. I mean, the models that she does and she uses these chroma colors, I'm like, wow, that looks beautiful, but I couldn't pull that off. But it's pretty. Don't get me wrong. So we didn't really need that KVD base, but I just wanted to show you guys what it did. Oh my gosh, that just gave it that extra oomph. How pretty are these together, right, you guys? I am a huge fan of these color fix. I think there's nothing like it on the market. I think nobody's come close to developing something so cool like this. And they're waterproof, you guys, so they'll last through everything. Like I say, that gold mine is my everything. That's my go-to look outside of filming. I use that even to just go to the grocery store. Yeah, that's right. I still rock it. I live in Newport Beach, California. It's okay. The land of beautiful women. You can't just go to the grocery store too shabby. All right. Wow, I mean, look at that. I can't even get it off my hand. Yeah, that's definitely waterproof. These crazy, some of these liners too lately, I'm like struggling. Even that Valentino brow thing, I had a hard time getting that off my hand when I was just trying to swatch it for you guys. Oh my gosh, this couldn't be a better addition to this palette. If you have this palette, get this DANESSA MYRICKS Rebirth. I just want to keep getting, I want every single shade from that DANESSA MYRICKS. All right, we're going back into the metallic just to make sure we set it down because it feels a little wet, and just going back into A3. I wonder if you can depot, I'm sure you can. I wish it was easier to depot this because there's shades in here I just want to keep with me at all times, but this is too massive to travel with. It's only great for home. I'm just taking that up a little bit right here so that when I open my eye, you can still see it. I just feel like we learn so much from taking pictures, honestly, because you see what you want to fix in pictures. I always recommend doing that even if you don't show anybody them. Just do that after you do your makeup because it tells everything and it will just tell you where you need to fix it. This is the Detail Crease Brush from e.l.f. I love this brush. It's really tiny and mighty and perfect for hooded eyes. And I love it for just pressing it in at the end like that. See how that's perfect? If I would have went in there and went like that, that would have totally messed everything up. That's where you just have to learn to, with eyeshadow looks, especially glam eyeshadows like this. When you're going in to do final detail work, press, use those pressing motions. It's gonna make a huge difference for you guys. Okay, now I'm gonna take this shade right here, and this is B5, and it has like a sheen to it, but it's gonna be perfect for just kind of transitioning the purple into the matte. Yeah. I think that's so important to put like a satin shade right there. Oh, that's a beautiful color. And just kind of like it graduates the two together. In retrospect, I would have preferred not doing the KVD just because I felt like it gave it too much depth underneath, and I would have liked it a little bit more purple, but that's okay. We were just playing and having fun. There's nothing wrong with that. Going back into the purple onto this is just my MAC 252. What I love about these Anastasia metallics is I'm not getting a whole lot of fallout. Tell me that is not beautiful. I can't stop playing because it's just so pretty. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay. All right, Christy, let's get to the lower lash line. All right, let's take this new KVD liner. All right. Oh, so pretty. Whoa. Well, that was interesting. So I don't know why it's rolled. Oh, that's not good. This is broken. Oh, bummer. Let's just go with it. First, I actually want to do this. I'm gonna put my Kylie Cosmetics. You guys already know this is my jam right here. And I can clean up with the purple. That is a gorgeous purple. Oh my gosh. That is one of the best purple liners I have ever worked with. I can't even explain to you how this glides on. The texture of it. It's like creamy enough to emollient enough to glide on, but it's not feeling like it's going to move around too much. Okay, I need to get like every color of this liner. I like to make the outer corners just a little bit thicker. Now I'll go over it. All right, let's take this rougher, good thing I have two of these, rougher number 3. This one's clean. Let's try C3. We're gonna go aggressive. A little too pinky purple for my taste. So I wish there was like a really deep purple in here. Otherwise I'm going into the burgundies. So we're just gonna have to do that. So we'll go with E5 just to kind of set that down a little bit. Seriously, y'all, seriously, y'all, this is like the best liner I have ever used. Oh my gosh. I don't usually get too excited about liners, but my goodness. I can't even explain to you how this works for me. So I'm gonna take E5, that darkest shade in the palette. This, for some reason, is patching up right there, and I don't know what's going on there. I know it's not the shadow. I kind of think it's the balm, to be honest with you guys. I don't know if I'd use that as an eyeshadow primer because I never have that problem. For some reason, my makeup is not wanting to grip onto it, so that's sad. All right, you guys, I am actually going to pull out this Viseart. You guys know my bridal satin, and this is helping patching up that purple area. But it's the exact color I wanted. Oh yeah, that's just filling in all of those gaps right there. Viseart to save the day. All right, now I'm gonna take the darker purple and put that on the outside. Going in with that Sonia G Mini Booster on the darker purple of the Viseart palette. There's no names to these palettes. You guys know I'm not a big fan of magnetic lashes in the past until I tried the Glamnetic ones, and then I fell in love with them. And these are the LILLY Miami ones. They just started selling these at Sephora it said new, so I'm assuming it was new. I never looked before though. So these are magnetic, they just do it. I love the Miami lashes. Comes with the magnetic kind of like liner. So we'll see if this is any good. This is a very thin brush though. I'll show you the up close. I mean, that is really thin. I do recommend, if you're like me and you're not that great of a liner person, to probably go in with a liner first. And this just kind of helps give you a guide. This is really good for sensitive eyes, by the way. This Stands Out Beauty one. All right, let's go into this Click Magnetic. And it said to do one eye at a time and let it dry for 2 minutes. So I'm just doing it where I'm going to stick the magnetic lash. Take the excess off the lashes so that it gets onto the lashes. This is what I don't like about this stuff. I like the Glamnetic one better. That's risky. This is the Glamnetic one. I like the felt tip. It's just easier to work with. We just want to see if this works. Okay, I'm trying this out because I'm just having such issues with eyelash glues that I want to try to see if I can get into the magnetics a little bit more. Yeah, I just don't even feel like that these are very strong. The Glamnetic ones are, I think, much better. Yeah, that's a no-go for me. Sorry, you guys. That didn't even stay, and that other stuff just made my eyes so sticky. All right, I'm gonna go off camera, put my Anastasia lashes on, and I'll be right back. Whew, this was stressful today, you guys. Oh my gosh, I'm like sweating, seriously. This is one of those makeup looks where I'm just like, oh, it could have came out so beautiful. And although it did come out pretty, it could have been better. And I'm just really, really picky. And that's how I feel. So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you like it despite all of my challenges. This is going back. It made my eyes burn. The magnets on there wouldn't stay. I can tell because even when I pulled it away from there, it wasn't going, like my Glamnetic ones go right back on there. So if you're on the market for, or in the market for magnetic lashes, I would recommend the Glamnetic ones or that one right there. I love those as well. I mean, much better and about the same price. I think they're all around the same price. And definitely don't go with any other magnetic liner but the Glamnetic one. This is the only one that works. I've tried the Ardell. I've tried them all. All right, so I did end up going in because I do love my LILLY faux Miami lashes. And this is the ones that you can get at Ulta. And they're the only ones I like out of the Miami collection. It's just the fullness. I don't know what it is. There's just something about them. Oh, it's just a bad makeup day today, but we got through it. Thank goodness for this Viseart Bridal Satin palette because those purples are unbelievable. Unbelievable. They saved the day. I do like this palette, but it's not my favorite palette I've ever used and I love purples. So I think it was missing something. It needed like a dark matte purple. That's what needed to be in this palette. Like just to kind of bring in some depth, some blue undertones. A lot of this was like more pink based undertones, which are not necessarily my cup of tea. So it's just not a palette I don't think I'd be reaching for very often, unfortunately. I would much rather have used this and found like a dark matte purple somewhere. Like I think I have a Viseart one around here somewhere. I probably would have stuck to that and been a lot happier. The KVD, oh my gosh, I want every single color in this waterproof tattoo liner. I don't know what it is about this liner, but I've never worked with a liner so easy. And I love my Victoria Beckham one, but I like this one even more because it's so, I don't know how to say it. It's emollient enough to glide, like I said earlier, but yet it sticks there enough where it's not running or anything like that. Like despite the tragedy I had, that was the one thing I felt like was really going right for me. And the DANESSA MYRICKS Rebirth. This is absolutely stunning, you guys. This is really, really beautiful. So if you're a purple lover, I would definitely recommend this, and I would definitely recommend this KVD eyeliner. And I would definitely recommend this bridal palette because you get all of your natural shades that I love working with. I know I hammer this, but I really love, and there's nothing I'm getting out of this except for the fact that I loved it so much I bought a backup one. That's how much I love this palette. So all in all, that's kind of where I'm at. I think that was everything we tried. Oh, and this SURRATT. Oh, SURRATT. I don't know if I say that right. SURRATT. Tony SURRATT is the makeup artist. So this is absolutely, you would think that this would be totally scary. I'll show you the up close shots, but it's so beautiful, you guys. Absolutely stunning. I know it's tiny and pricey, but if you're into luxury makeup, it is beautiful. The way it goes on is so effortless and so almost blurring. It's just really beautiful. It went really well with the DANESSA MYRICKS Yummy powders. So Excited, you guys. I want to just continue playing with more and more makeup. If you're on the market for a brow pencil, I cannot recommend this Valentino one enough. It is my holy grail brow product now. And I cannot believe, I'm more impressed with the fact that if you look up close, you can never find a good taupe. A taupe is so hard to find in pencils and pens, and that is the most perfect color I could ever ask for with my hair color right now, and even when my hair even has lowlights in it. It's just the perfect color where it's not making it stand out too much. On my lips, I have ABH, shocker, a hazelnut, and I can't stop using this. This is the Mario Nude Suede in the Cozy Lip Creams. I mean, just between that one and my Buxom one, I just literally cannot stop using it. So I hope you enjoyed that. I just kind of wanted to do a fun purple spring eyeshadow look and just have, you know, have some girly time together. If you have any recommendations on any palettes or any looks or any, I still have the summer unrated palette from NARS. I still have to get to that. So we're gonna do a nice summer bronze look with that. I wanna show you guys how amazing these Air Matte lip product is from NARS. It's gonna go well with that palette. So we have a lot more to play with, but if you have any suggestions, comment below. I eventually get to it. I still want to do that 5-minute makeup challenge too. And I know there's been a couple other recommendations. Can't think of it off the top of my head, but thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new here, before you go, please remember to hit that subscribe button and click that post notification bell. Join us. We're here every week, and I love, love, love to hear from you guys. So comment below, and please give this video a huge thumbs up if you liked this video. When you hit the like button and when you comment, it really does help my videos out. You can follow me at Christy Allure on Instagram, on TikTok, Christy Allure, and check out my merch, glamourouslifecollections.com, and I will see you on the next video. Bye guys, love you.